and it's free spectate, so if you're in the area, come on down. And if you are watching, retweet my stream, or retweet my tweet that I just put. Retweet the stream, guys.
All right, I'll get my phone out. I'm throwing out the tweet. Let's go. Let's get some stream tweets going. No, I got you.
I'm saying if you're watching at home, but, you know,
well, I'm watching right here.
All right, there you go.
So we're all watching. Tweet the stream, hashtag HCS. Throw yourself into the Xbox One giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One as well by tweeting the stream and hashtagging HCS. So this next matchup, though, we've got Carnage versus Most Wanted. Now, Most Wanted, they've got none other than Lifestyle. Lifestyle is still just, he's on the grind, man. He's been sticking to it. He's just literally not giving up.
It's a really good team, Mike. I mean, this could be possibly the best amateur team that we have in all of Halo 5 right now. And it's just, you know.
I'm interested. I would love to see Most Wanted face up against Threes Up.
Yeah, they played last week in that PGL final, and they ended up losing. You know, Threes Up ended up losing. And Destroyed and Bohm, I was talking to Lifestyle in this interview. I wanted to know where these guys came from, what kind of players they were. And he compared Bohm kind of like a Royal 2 kind of guy, and then Destroyed is more of like an up-close, aggressive type of player, likes to use the assault rifle SMGs, shred shields, and just create a lot of chaos. So I'm expecting that, and they're going up against Hypotonic and the guys from Carnage. So Carnage is going to have a lot of tough times ahead of them against this squad, because this squad is looking extremely strong. They're definitely a top 3 team. The question is can they hang with Threes Up? Can they hang with some of these other teams? They can, but let's see how they perform on land.
All right, let's kick it off with Lifestyle, though. This guy's kind of the glue of the team. He's the leader. He really kind of just leads this squad to everything that he's already been through, and just he really wants this team to succeed. And it's kind of like Threes Up as well. None of the players are off to just try and switch and find another team. They all want to work together and succeed with the team that they have. They've got a family. So we're going to see Most Wanted take a stronghold cap here early in the game, going for this second one here in the yard, and they are going to be able to pick up 2. That third one will be taken by Carnage, though. Now you got Destroyed with the plasma pistol, and we actually don't see this used too often, so it's nice to see Destroyed actually picking that up and putting it to use here in this match.
Yeah, and nice little setup here. They have the yard, they have bottom middle as well. They can just work this until they want to go over towards the nest, and that's exactly what Nemesis is doing. So he ends up dropping down over here, contest bottom mid, get a little bit of reset over here. Fighting a player with the assault rifle, ends up getting taken down. So it looks like they aren't able to make their way over towards the nest quite yet, and that looks like that's what Lifestyle's focus is going to be, as he has players all around him, has to decide exactly what he wants to do. Picks up that battle rifle, nice shots, ends up missing a couple there, but that's going to be bottom middle, ends up going over to Carnage if they can get this last player out, and they do.
That was a good push there by Carnage, but they start to fall. That's going to be 2 down for Carnage, but they're able to keep control here. And Hypotonic is in a good position here, just able to make it hard for any other player to push out to get a good sight line on him. So it's definitely a very advantageous spot to be in. He's going to try and get that splinter grenade off, but that's not going to do too much damage. So they're still able to hold these 2. Thurlian will go down. There's a player down below at the bottom of the lift. He's going for the double, but he has Bomex right there to finish off the kill.
Nice thrust.
Great shots there.
Yeah, nice thrust to avoid the grenade when he's no shields. Ends up switching over to his pistol and then taking that player down, in a triple cap coming in for these guys. But I love the fact that he knew he had to hit that first shot to take that player out of scope because he was no shields. Back that player down. Fantastic job by Lifestyle. Now they're able to continue to do this and hopefully get this triple cap here for Most Wanted, and it's not looking good here for Carnage. Also camouflage coming up here too, so this is a really sensitive time in the game for these guys, and they need to get the slays that they need. Yeah, that was a great push by Lifestyle, kind of just keeping up that aggression, making it really hard for Carnage to really even like assemble a push. They're just spawning all over the map. They're spawning over in the cafe, spawning back by the loop as well, just kind of stuck over by the yard. So we're going to see if Most Wanted is able to get that reset in yard again, but we're going to see Carnage get some control there. That's going to be Hypotonic actually taken down. Destroyed, though. We've seen him yesterday put up some really big numbers in the Slayer column, putting down some huge kills in the Empire Strongholds.
Empire Strongholds, dropping 22 kills.
Yeah, this guy, I love the way that he plays. Every time I watch him and go onto his screen, I agree with the majority of the plays that he's making. And sometimes he even surprises me with, you know, grenades like that just randomly bounce off the wall, perfectly blow up and hit both players to take him down to half shields and make that double kill so easy, because you get to keep a majority of your shields, and then he just goes in, charges in with this SMG, lays down so much damage even on that second player. And that's exactly what Lifestyle's talking about. He's saying how this guy just loves to push in, get aggressive, and just create tons of chaos.
Yeah, right as those players on Carnage spawned here in the cafe, you had players from Most Wanted pushing in over by the hotel and then pushing in from the yard, making it really hard to even get off your spawn. Like when you can't even get off your spawn, I mean, you're really gonna have a tough time winning a game.
It's hard to communicate. And then what else do you call out? It's like, guys, I'm getting spawn. I'm getting spawn trapped. I can't do anything. It's like you don't call that out because that's not any useful information. You have to call out priority kills and things like that, which makes it so difficult to come back when the pace of the game is so fast. But they end up getting a triple cap of their own. So here goes the Band-Aid on the bleeding over here for the side of Most Wanted. Let's see if they're able to get a nice little push here and how long the side of Carnage can hold the setup.
Yeah, Carnage doing a great job at stopping that push over through the hallway, but Thurlian will fall as he's trying to pick up that camo, so that camo is still going to be sitting up there. Most Wanted making a great push. That's going to be 2 down for Carnage, and you're going to see Destroyed actually look around for this camo, I believe. Maybe that camo was burned.
No, actually, this guy has it. Callouts over here. He's just crouching over here in the Prius contesting bottom middle. So this
what
is
a
actually
play.
a huge play coming out from him. Nice job. A little bit of a boo-boo-doo-boo play from the summer season.
That's all 4 down for Most Wanted.
That's big. I mean, that camo grab was imperative into this, and they're also going for the triple cap here. So everyone's spawning over there in the flowers area. Now you have to back off because of the fact that they know they're there. No Lifestyle gets the clutch kill on the camo guy.
Yeah, in that type of situation, if you're the camo guy, you really need to stay alive right there. They're trying to keep up that pressure against Most Wanted, but Most Wanted's aggression is just kind of way too much for them right now, and kind of catching the guys on Carnage, catching them off guard here, and they're giving up deaths that they shouldn't be giving up.
Yeah, and it looks like this is a nice little comeback here for Carnage. Wasn't expecting this, but they need to stay alive here. And this goes back to the point that you're talking about, Mike. We're giving up that camo, where it's just important to be a distraction with that camo. And you could also stay off the radar and get map positioning and get, information that you need to pass to your teammates at the same time. So that was a really big play that they need to make sure they don't make any mistakes like that again, because they did have a pretty big deficit to come back. I think it was 75-10 here. So they need to continue to hold this with this new camo coming up. And if they can get that new camo again, they need to make sure that they don't make that same mistake.
Well, Most Wanted is making their descent towards bottom middle. They are able to take down 1 player, make that 2 players from Carnage. That's 2 down for both teams, though. Lifestyle is going to be able to pick up bottom mid, so that is a big pickup. But as they do that, they lose the yard. So a great little switch off there from Carnage, making sure that they're still putting points on the board, slowly bringing this game back. Now only 60-75. Callus with the plasma pistol. He's going to drop into bottom mid. Now they are going to switch Strongholds once again, but still putting points on the board here for Carnage.
This is an impressive game for them. I mean, this is a huge kill too. No, not able to get it. Destroyed comes in with the SMG. Now he's able to contest bottom middle. So that kill is something that you need to pick up there. And unfortunately for them, Destroyed ends up giving them business. So that play was big. Also, another big play was Nemesis grabbing this camo going over towards the nest. So looks like Carnage is going to be able to capture the yard here.
All right, now over into Observer mode here. We're going to be with Nemesis still as he's got the camo. You'll see the outlines of the players. Blue signifies the players on the other team. Red will be the players that are on his team. So he still has a good chunk of camo left, about a quarter of it left. So he's going to pick up a double kill, going for the triple. I was expecting him to queue up the ground pound, but he's going to get some shots there on Old School and get some help from Destroyed to finish off that kill. So that's going to be 2 down for Carnage. He's got the shotgun in hand, and now they're looking to close this out. It's 91-67, and they're in great position to just really hold Carnage back. He's got nades up at the sneaky. He's got a great view here up in the loft of the cinema right now, so he can get easy grenades into bottom mid. He's able to spot any player kind of moving across the top of the map, and you'll see this going for the double kill with the shotgun. That's a big kill there from Nemesis. He's going to pick up the triple. Can he find the over? Not going to be able to find that overkill though, but it does not matter because that is going to be the game number 1 going to Most Wanted. The series now 1-0.
Yeah, that was an impressive performance though from Carnage either way. I wasn't expecting them to keep it that close. So they got, it was 75, I think, to 10, and then they came back and brought it into, I think it was 75 to 67 or around that mark, and then not killing that guy with the green gun down low. Destroyed ends up getting that SMG kill, and things got a little out of hand after that for those guys, and since they gave up so much time to begin with, only 25 more points there for the side of Most Wanted to be able to walk away with that one. And taking a look at the stats, you can see Nemesis with that fantastic killing spree at the end was pretty much the big game changer, as well as picking up that camo. And then you have Old School as well, sitting at the bottom with 8 and 14. So he's going to have to looking into this next game type here and trying to step it up. I'm not sure what the actual map is, can't remember, but either way, really good sign for these guys. Hypotonic 19 and 10. They can definitely hang, and it's also Plaza again in game number 2 is what I'm finding out. So the fact that it is a map that they put up a pretty good fight and should go over well for them, they just need to make sure that you're not going like 8 and 14, anything like that in a Slayer, because you can do that in a Stronghold and still potentially win, but when it comes to going like -6, -7, it's just not going to happen.
You're allocated 12 deaths in Slayer matches, so once you start going over that, it's like, all right, man, you're starting to take your other teammates' deaths, you're dying a little bit too much, you need to slow down. And there's that double kill from Nemesis, and he's going to spot the triple and get the triple right after that. Was unable to find the overkill, but nonetheless a good spot to be in and keeping control of this outer part of the map.
Yeah, and Nemesis, he is a fantastic player that does really well when he has the weapons in his hands, but he's also another player that gets a lot of the objective done. And you could just see, I'm not sure how many captures, I can't remember exactly what he had, but he was towards the top of it. And he's one of those players that is just like Destroyed as well, that goes in there and gets super aggressive. So when you have someone like Bohm, that is quote-unquote like a Royal 2 Lifestyle said. Not quite there yet, but then you have someone that is like Lifestyle, who's another player that sits back and slays a lot. You have 2 players that go in and create a lot of chaos. That's a good recipe for success in terms of your actual play styles, and it seems like their personalities are also fitting as well, and that's pretty much all you need, to try to make yourself a pro team, and they're very close to that. But a pretty slow start in terms of this series so far, and if they're playing like this the rest of the day, it makes me wonder, is Carnage stepped up the performance compared to yesterday, or are these guys a little slow out of the gate? Lifestyle said in his review they typically lose game 1 of all of their series that they play, so I'm guessing that it's just a little bit of a sluggish start for these guys.
Definitely, and then also something to point out, both teams had 51 kills, so Carnage just lacking in the objective department there, both having equal slays, and sometimes it gets interesting when you see a team getting completely outslayed, but they end up winning the game just because they were so focused on getting the strongholds, or capping the flag, just moving the objective at the right time, or capping the objective at the right time. But yeah, make sure if you guys are just tuning in, be sure to tweet out the stream using the hashtag HCS. You can win some cool prizes right here on your screen. You're going to see this is the Xbox One giveaway. You can win an Xbox One signed by the players currently on Optic Gaming, formerly known as Counter Logic Gaming. This is from the Halo World Championship.
UNSC Edition Xbox, obviously, as well. It's pretty nice. I'm a little jealous. Just got the, what is it, the default Xbox One?
Hey, at least you got one.
I do. I mean, but it's not as cool as that.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. On it. Yeah. And then you've got the Walshy signature. You've got the Golden Boy signature on set.
You sign your signature pretty interesting. I don't want to give away all your secrets, but you actually write your S's first and then you fill in the blanks.
Oh, that was the secret.
Sorry.
That was
now
the
everyone
secret.
knows.
Now someone can mimic that, and now it's going to be
no
forged.
one's ever going to be able to copy those exact S's.
Yeah. But nonetheless, be sure you tweet out the stream, hashtag HCS, and you have a chance of winning an Xbox One. So, but yeah, actually, talking about, you said you have an Xbox One. You've been able to play a little bit of H5, kind of throwback. I haven't got to play with you recently, but
yeah, I play on a lot of fake accounts. On my real account, I haven't played it in probably like 2 or 3 months, but I'm still level like 114 on that account. I just can't wait to go and open up all my rec packs.
There you go. All right, well, we are into the game. Slayer on Plaza, and we're going to see